Hello, welcome again. We have 8 2016 aerospace engineering paper. Question number 15 is a structural member supports load which produce at a particular point a state of pure shear stress of 50 Newton per mm square. At what angles are the principal point with respect to the plane of pure shear? Option A pi by 6 and 2 pi by 3. Option B pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4. Option C pi by 4 and pi by 2. Option D pi by 2 and pi. So this is the case of pure shear. Okay, and if it draw its more circle, it will be like that. This is your tau uh, clockwise, and this is your anti-clockwise tau. Okay, and this is your more circle. So this is your principal plane, and this is the second principal plane. So angle with this maximum shear stress of this plane is 2 theta 1, and here the angle is 2 theta 2. So as more circle represent double of actual angle, so uh, actual angle between the planes will be theta 1 and theta 2. So theta 1 is your 2 theta 1 is your 90 degree. So theta 1 will be or pi by 2, or theta 1 will be your pi by 4, and 2 theta 2 is your 3 by 2, 3 pi by 2, or theta 2 will be your 3 pi by 2. Okay. So pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2 and 3 pi by, sorry, pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4. Answer is option B. Next, let x be a positive real number. The function fx is equal to x square plus 1 by x square has its minimum at x is equal to dash. So as fx is x square plus 1 by x square, for maximum or minimum we differentiate and put equal to 0. So f dash x is 0. So f dash is 2x plus x minus 2 minus 1 differentiation multiplied by minus 2. So it equal to 0. So 2x minus 2 by x cube, or 2x4 minus 2 is equal to 0, or x4 is equal to x is power 4 is 1. So x is equal to plus minus 1. So at x is equal to 1, fx is 1 plus 1 2, and at x is equal to minus 1, it is also 1 plus 1 2. So the minimum value occurs at 1. So answer is 1. Okay. Next, the vector u is defined as u bar is equal to y minus x e cap y, where e cap x and e cap y are the unit vectors along x and y direction respectively. If the vector w is defined as delta into del into v, so del vector del into vector u, then magnitude w dot del bracket within bracket u is, so here w is del vector into u vector. Okay, so that is given. So it means it is a curl of u, and w vector dot del is, w vector is this quantity. So it is dot del, so it means dot del dot uh, del into u is there. So this is the divergence of the curl. So this is curl, this is divergence of curl, so it is 0. So this value is 0. So it means as this value is 0, this value is 0, so this will also be 0. So answer is 0. Next, the partial differential equation curly u by curly t is equal to alpha curly square u by curly t square, where alpha is a positive constant, is option A circular, option B elliptical, option C hyperbolic, option D parabolic. So this is the equation. Okay, and it resembles that parabolic equation, that is y square is equal to 4ax. So answer is option D. Next, Combustion in gas turbine engine is ideally represented as the following process. Option A adiabatic, option B isentropic, option C isobaric, option C isochoric. So combustion in gas turbine engine is represented by isobaric process because it is a continuous flow system, and whereas in IC engine in motor vehicle it is defined by constant volume process because it is a closed process. Okay, so it is continuous flow system, and that's why the gas in gas turbine uh, the isobaric process is considered for combustion. Okay. So answer is C. Next, 40, question number 20. For a given chamber pressure, thrust of a rocket engine is highest when option A rocket is operating at its design altitude. Option B rocket is operating in vacuum. Option C rocket is operating at sea level. Option D there is normal shock in the rocket nozzle. So answer is B. The rocket is when rocket is operating in vacuum there is no air resistance. Okay, or no resistance at all. So the thrust will be highest. Okay, because of no resistance. So answer is option B. Next, question number 21. The damping ratio in pagad mode for gliders is usually less compared to powered aircraft engine because gliders are unpowered. Option B, gliders are light. Option C, light lift to drag ratio is higher for gliders. Option D, gliders fly at low speed. So answer is C, because gliders offer less drag due to absence of thrust. Because in glider only gliding motion takes place, and thrust is not there. Okay. Whereas in powered engine thrust is also involved. So if thrust is not there, then the drag is less. So more lift to drag ratio will result. So answer is C. Next, during an aircraft cruising flight, altitude above the ground is usually measured using option A dynamic pressure, option B static pressure, option C radar, option D laser laser range finder. So it is measured by static pressure because static pressure is the pressure at a given altitude. Okay, so that altitude, if you measure the static pressure, then the altitude can be determined. Okay, so answer is B. Next, the indicator speed is used by pilot during option A takeoff, option B navigation, option C setting of the engine RPM, option D setting of the elevator range. Answer is takeoff. During takeoff, the indicator airspeed is required to produce sufficient amount of drag or lift. Okay, so answer is A. Next, the pitch angle and the angle of attack for a fixed winged aircraft are equal during option A wing level constant altitude flight, option B unaccelerated climb, option C unacceleration, option C de-landing. So during the steady level flight, this is the pitch angle. Pitching means uh, when we roll the aeroplane. Okay, so that is pitching, and this is your velocity of the aircraft, and this is your angle of attack, and this is your direction of plane. Okay, so when it is moving in horizontal direction, both pitching and angle of attack will be equal. So answer is option A. Next, the load factor of an aircraft turning at a constant altitude is 2. The coefficient of lift required for turning flight as compared to level flight at the same speed will be option A same, option B half, option B C double, option D 4 times. So at turning during turning at constant altitude, the load factor is L by W is equal to at constant altitude, the L by W is 1, lift is equal to weight. Okay, and so it means double lift is required while turning. Because at constant altitude and with the same speed and uniform speed, the lift will just balance that weight of the aircraft. Okay, so but